Theory. Theory is a set of statement devised to explain behavior, events, and phenomenon, especially one has been repeatedly tested and widely accepted. Number 2. School of Thoughts in Criminology. School of Thoughts is a term that referred to a group of beliefs to support a specific theory or ideas. Number 3. Psychological determinism. This explains the psychological determinants of individual which define the behavior of a personality. Number 4, id. This stands for instinctual drive, the primitive part of the individual mental makeup present at birth. It is governed by the pleasure principle. Represent the biological unconscious represent the unconscious biological drives of pleasure. The id impulses are not social. It must be repressed or adapted so they became a socially accepted. Number 5, ego. This considered to be a sensible and responsible part of individual personality, and it's governed by the reality principle. It is developed in the early in life, and it's capacitate for the demand of the id. By helping the individual guide his action remain to the boundaries of socially acceptable behavior. It is objective, and it is objective rational part of a personality. Number 6, ego. Concise principle. Serve as moral concise of individual. It is structured by what were taught by the parents, the school, and the community, as well as the belief in God. It is largely responsible for making people to follow the moral code of society. It is divided into two parts. Concise tells what's right and wrong, and ego ideal direct to be morally and responsible behavior, it which may not be pleasurable. Number 7, Oedipus complex. This stage of development, while male have a sexuality feelings for his mother. Number Number 8, Electra complex. This stage of development, while when girl has a sexuality feelings for his father. Number 9, latency. It begins at the age of 6. Sexuality feelings are expressed until the genital age begins at puberty. This marked as the beginning of adult sexuality. Number 10, fixated person. Exhibit that behavior, traits, characteristic for those encounter during infantile sexual development. Number 11, neurosis, a common type of mental disorder used to explain criminal behavior, also referred as hysteria and neurasthenia. Number 12, psychosis, a more serious type of mental disorder. It can be organic and functional. Psychotic people, a psychotic people lose contact in reality and have difficulty disgusting reality from fantasy. Number 13, impulse disorder. an excessive and unreasonable desire to do and have something, an irrational and irresistible motive. Number 14, schizophrenia, also called dementia precox, characterized by the distortion of withdrawal from reality, distribution of thoughts and language, and the withdrawal from social contact. Number 15, anxiety, also known as anxiety state and anxiety reaction, characterized by the person who are unconscious, purely, anticipation and apprehension. The person may be irritable, have a poor concentration, and and the pers the person may be irritable and have poor concentration and overreact to the things that are annoying. Number 16, social norms, set of rules that governs individuals' behavior and actions. Number 17, socialization. It refers to the learning process of individual by which person learn and internalize so he can function and become an active part of society. Number 18, cultural. It refers to the system of values and meaning, so uh, included in dominant values and meaning uh, in dominant meaning in dominant values and meaning in material object. Number 20, number 19, sociological determinism. Sociological factors. It refers to the thing, place, people with whom we come in contact with and which play to determining our action and conduct. Number 21, cultural transmission. The concept that conduct norms are passed from one generation to the next so they became stable within the boundaries of the culture. Number 22, social bond. Ties of people to the institution process of society. Number 20, 22, strain. Consequently, frustration. Consequently, feel anger, frustration, and resentment. Number 23, pattern 1. Pattern 1 is imitate others by the proportion of intensity, frequency to their contact. Number 24, pattern 2. Inferior imitates superior. Pattern 25. When two behavior patterns clash, one may take the place of others. And that's all. Thank you.